Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. I got on my X account today and I noticed that Steve Mills had posted that they've created a generative AI channel that streams 24 hours a day, both visuals and music. They're calling it AInfinite or AInfinite, AI Infinite. We'll have to hear them pronounce it, but AInfiniteTV. No, there's no two I's. Anyway, essentially what it does is it looks like it's using stable diffusion in the background to create animated stable diffusion images, and then it's pairing those with generative AI music as well. We'll jump in. He says you can go to the live stream by clicking on his profile and going to a link in his bio. Looks like they're based out of Melbourne, Australia, and here's a link to the live stream. Go ahead and click on that, and here is what we get. I'll go ahead and turn the music up so you can hear some of the generative AI music as well. And this is pretty crazy, to be honest. I think it's definitely stable diffusion art. He mentions that they have to create the prompts themselves currently. There's no way for them to auto-generate the prompts, although you can imagine that they're probably not that far off. You could train an LLM and get it fine-tuned to a point where it can create these prompts itself and then just sort of pump exactly the type of shows or imagery that the end user wants. I've talked about this for a while, this concept of we're going to get to a place before too long where you're going to have generative TV shows, generative movies. And what happens then is kind of bizarre. Right now we have this situation where people will binge watch an entire season of a show as soon as it comes out on Netflix. But what if that show or that series or that season never ended? Would we actually have the self-control to stop watching at some point? Or does it just overwhelm our brains and then we sit at home, lay on the couch, and we never get up or go anywhere? Now, add on top of that the fact that AI can learn our preferences very, very well. We've seen that with how good the TikTok algorithm is at hooking people and engaging them to keep their attention span focused and locked on the app. But what if generative AI ends up doing that to us as well? You can imagine that you'll even get to a point where you can inject yourself, even your friends and family, into movies and TV shows, and it's just creating on-the-fly movies that are exactly the preferences that you want to see. That's both incredibly exciting and also a little bit terrifying, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if we're ready for it, but this is a first step to make something like that happen. I'm going to leave a link down in the description to the live stream here. You can check it out. It's been live streaming for about 12 hours. There's 10 or 12 people watching it. So we're still one of the first ones to take a look at this experiment. And let me know what you think in the comments. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm Brian Lovett. This is All Your Tech AI. Thanks you so much.
I'm the virtual prophet in the tech town, breaking down AI, wearing the crown. From basics to complex, never let you down. All your tech AI, earning the renown.